AMC stock is actually bouncing back a little bit today, so it leaves me wondering, what is Adam Aron going to do to tank the price of AMC today? And I don't have the answer with that just yet, but I do want to discuss some of his latest tweets. I don't know if this is rallying retail investors. I don't know if it's causing the price to rise a little bit, but they are very optimistic tweets. And he's always got to come in with a little bit of I don't know, catching people off guard with a side-handed punch or something, and knocking the wind out of them. So let's go over some of these tweets, and I also want to look at the revenue for AMC Entertainment, because Adam Aron is heavily focused on the fact that we are not yet at pre-pandemic levels. AMC Entertainment is not yet surpassed revenues of 2019. Let's look at 2018, 2017, 2016. It's very nice when you compare to peak revenues. It's nice when Adam Aron can say, we're not there yet. Please give me access to $16 billion. But it is not necessary. He claims that it is, but it is absolutely not. Let's discuss it. Let's go over the numbers. And if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2023 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Now, look, if you guys are brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, and you're earning 5% on your cash balances. You don't have to buy a single share of anything, and you're earning 5% on your cash. That's better than you're going to get at a bank, so make sure to check it out. Now, guys, we're first going to talk about Adam Aron and all of his tweets this morning, and then we're going to jump into some of the revenue numbers, because this man makes it seem like, and I don't even know why, but he makes it seem like if we don't, I guess, get this dilution, that our world's going to come crashing down. We're not even voting on dilution anymore. Like, how delusional is he that why is it even a concern for him? The settlement has already been accepted. It just has to be accepted by the judge. Like, nobody's even litigating the terms of the settlement anymore. So it says, wanting some good news from AMC? Oh, Adam, absolutely, that's what we need. It doesn't get any better than this. In addition to last weekend being the highest grossing AMC weekend in 4 years, the week of July 21st through July 27th was the highest grossing for AMC in our entire 103-year history. The best in 103 years. Now, that is very impressive. AMC grossed more money last week than it ever has in any single week in the history of AMC. And the movies were Barbie and Oppenheimer. AMC's got a lot of positivity ahead of it if Barbie and Oppenheimer are generating the best week that AMC has ever. Think about that, guys. Barbie and Oppenheimer created the best week ever for AMC, and this man is worried about his future revenue, his future cash. And there's more. The boom at theaters continued this weekend. Thursday to Sunday, July 27th to the 30th, was the third top box office weekend for AMC globally since we reopened in 2020 after pandemic closures. This follows last weekend being the first highest grossing weekend since our reopening. AMC Entertainment has never in its history been doing better than it is right now. You can look at 2019. You can look at any year in history that you want. AMC Entertainment has never done better than it currently is. Yet, for some reason, if you're rooting for a full pandemic recovery for AMC in 2024 or 2025, okay, as I am, the huge box office caused by Barbieheimer has to be a good and optimistic sign. Whoa, he should have ended it there, but this man for some reason needs to generate his own FUD. Still, if YouTube didn't demonetize you for playing music, cue scary music. Still, none of this changes the year-to-date box office still remains lower than that of 2019. Or that there's uncertainty due to our having to cope with a potentially debilitating writers and actors strike. The risks I cited in my open letter a week ago are real. Don't forget those risks that AMC will run out of cash. He's going to spend all $1.6 billion. Don't forget that if he doesn't get to dilute you even further, AMC will file bankruptcy. Don't forget that Adam Aron cannot run a company. It is as simple as that. I don't know if some of you guys need smacked across the face or what the deal, how to get it into you. But if Adam Aron is having the best performance in the history of the company, yet he cannot use that revenue to satisfy the liabilities, he cannot run AMC. Simple as that, guys. Simple as that. AMC has never performed better. And I understand they went through a very difficult time. But that is a hole that Adam Aron dug. Instead of leaning down, instead of, cutting fat, instead of making sure that AMC was in a position to survive the pandemic, Adam Aron went out there and he bought more movie theaters, he increased debt loads, he did all of this stuff in order to dig AMC into a hole that he believes is now. The leader of the company believes this. You as retail investors, I know you don't. I see how crazy you guys are. But he himself believes that even though AMC is performing better now than it ever has throughout history, it's not enough for him to run the company. He needs access to $16 billion. He needs access to that dilution. You know where that money comes from? It comes from your pocket. I can't understand why that's so hard for people to believe or comprehend. It comes out of your pocket. The dilution gives you less ownership. The dilution gives you a lower share price. The dilution is bad for investors. It's great for AMC, sitting on a $16 billion cash load. But let's look at some of these numbers. Not the net income. Not the fact that Adam Aron doesn't know how to spend money, but let's look at the revenue numbers, because he constantly tells us that AMC Entertainment is not doing as well as they were in 2019. And that could change by the end of the year. We completely know that 2023 could be a much better year than 2019 was, but let's look at these numbers here. 2020 was terrible. Okay, we had an annualized revenue of about $1.24 billion in 2020. We understand why that was bad. But doesn't necessarily lead to the fact or lead to an understanding of why we're $11 billion in debt right now. The following year, $2.5 billion. We're recovering, doubled our revenue. The following year, $3.91 billion. 2022, we did nearly $4 billion in revenue. Now, sure, that's not as good as the $5.4 billion that AMC was able to bring in 2019. But if we go back to 2016, we only did $3.2 billion. AMC Entertainment surpassing levels that we were in when there was no pandemic, when there was no concern of bankruptcy, when there was no concern of dilution. AMC Entertainment is on its way to, yes, hitting record high revenues. Absolutely. Yet Adam Aron, for some reason, even though the settlement has been passed, it just needs the judge's approval, and the judge is not looking at whether or not this settlement is legal in terms of what Adam Aron scammed retail investors out of. The judge is simply looking as to whether the settlement is legal in terms of, limiting liability moving forward for AMC. AMC is well on its way to recovery. AMC is probably in 2023, or yes, like he says, 2024, going to generate record revenues. Adam Aron does not believe that those record revenues are enough to run the business. That should solidify into all of your minds that it will never be enough. AMC will never thrive in his eyes. He has to take the money out of your pocket to pay down the debts that he signed for. Why is it your responsibility to pay Adam Aron's $10 billion in liabilities? It's not. That's the answer. It's not your responsibility. You are the investor. Any CEO knows that the only job he has is creating shareholder wealth, generating value for shareholders, and making sure that shareholders see an increase in their investment. I can assure you that through dilution, the share price will go lower. The value, if you're a value investor right now, value on AMC is negative per share. But what Adam Aron doesn't understand is that retail investors in AMC are not here for value creation. We are not here because we believe that AMC is fundamentally sound. We were here for an AMC stock short squeeze. He ignored that. He told us we were wrong, and he is telling us why we should be in AMC, and we should be in AMC to line his pockets. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments, and if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Claybro 883 everywhere. 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin and Binance, free Discord, and until the next time, hope to each and every one of you have an awesome day.